have 3 poems tonight. The first I fine-tuned, and it's in memory of Elijah Coleman. And we saw on the front page of the today's paper that she's actually going home. Her remains are going home. And this is a tribute to her. How Ghosts from Headlines Heal. In memory of Elijah Coleman. As mothers go, my time on earth was done. I had come to this place after a slow, hot decay. My own children close to me, my own child close to me, nuzzling my body 10 days after its own decline, hidden behind blinds from the view of neighbors who could have helped. My heart had given out, burned its wick to the end. I had loved my child with a ferocious zeal to protect her. When authorities found my child, she was still alive, surviving on sugar smacks, tasty cakes, and Coke. She had maggots in her eyes and ears and nose, born to her from hugging what was left of me. And as I hovered overhead, overjoyed that someone had found my toddler, I vowed to help another baby, even if that meant cradling her with spiritual arms. And so I held you, as you had your own hungry decline, held you and whispered, "I love you," into your ear when you were too drawn from fear to cry. Held you as your breath rumbled uneasily and ceased. I held you as you were placed in the black suitcase, as your birth mother draped the pink shroud over your bony remains, zipped the luggage closed, and put you in the trash can at the curb when the grave dug out back proved to be too shallow. I held you when a crackhead plopped you next to the bin, and later that night when a flash flood sent you cascading down a slope on East 8th Street, resting 4 houses away. I held you when neighbors walked by your makeshift tomb, and as the firemen came, put out a grease fire, then noticed the abundance of horseflies buzzing above your stench. You and I both fell through the system, endured shameful deaths. Yet I continue to hold you on this aisle, on this side of the veil, where prayers lace up your wounds, where you are forever quenched and nourished in soft waters of grace. I should know. I drank those waters in long and slow, and I continue to hold you now as others let you go. Thank you. Second poem is, I went to the Women's Wear Red for Women's Heart Health today at the expo at the Sheraton. I took my mother, and there was a presentation by my friend Mimi O'Connor, and it was called "Self-Care is Not Selfish, Burnout Is," and that's what I named this poem. I went home and wrote it really fast. I was very inspired. Self-care is not selfish, burnout is. There are so many women who have given their hearts every single moment of every single day to their siblings, best friends, church groups, to their neighbors, their employees, their employers, and carpools. Give their best self to the dry cleaners, postal workers, or checkout clerks, to the spouses or significant others, to their kids, their pets, their homes. So many women give and give and give and wonder why, as they feel the dizzy spell, the shortness of breath, the chest pain surge. How can this be happening to me? And if she is lucky, a spouse or a coworker, a child, a neighbor, or even a stranger pulls out a cell phone and dials 911, gets her the help that she needs. Stop the fire before it burns down the house, before the roof begins to cave in. Realize the truth. Caring for oneself is not selfish. Burnout is. Women say it loudly, "I am worthy of my own time." And a rainbow on the dinner plate is luscious. And 8 hours of sound sleep is not just for babies. And a hug for every waking hour is not a luxury. And 150 minutes of movement a week is essential. Claim it, women. Claim the right to live long and well, to sit quietly for 15 minutes and watch the clouds go by, to journal out the anxiety that pulls at the soul, to nurture one's body with loving, glowing care. And yes, if there is time, if time can be made to say thank you to butchers, piano teachers, and ministers, if soothing words are spoken to one's tired child, and then kind words can be said back to oneself too. The payoff for self-care is found in common things. To hike a set of steps without gasping for breath, to sing when the mood strikes and damned if it's off key, to dance at weddings of grandchildren yet to be born. Thank you. And this is the last one. It's called How to Clean the Laundry. And it's after the form, it's a prose poem, and it's after the form of Lynn Kilpatrick. How to clean the laundry. A pile of towels, hot water wash, full cup of bleach, full cap of detergent, double rinse cycle, line dry for freshest scent. The neighbors will look for the whiteness. Men's coveralls, enter Tide country, apply oxy spray on diesel and brake fluid stains. Use full cup of detergent, full cup of Downy, wash on warm, double rinse to get most of the dirt out, tumble dry. Women's suits, empty the pockets, pre-treat with dry L stain remover, curse the pizza stains that may not come out of the skirt front, place with dryer sheet in bag, zip closed, consider career options. Infants' clothes. Mix equal parts of Cascade Snowy and baking soda together and add to water. Soak clothes overnight. Wash on gentle and dry on low. Stains will lift in time to be spit up on again. Toddlers wear. Apply liberal amounts of shout to entire load to remove marker, crayon, pen, ketchup, pudding, dog poop, and grass stains. Wash with Tide, dry on medium, pray for the best. Uniforms. As with toddler wear, apply shout to all grass and dirt and blood stains. Wash in cold, dry on medium. Inspect filter for retainer and athletic cups. Check insurance policies. Teens' jeans. Dismiss idea of attempting removal of henna drips and nail polish stains. They add character to the garment. Do not mend tears in jeans for the same reason. Cold water wash and tumble dry darks and whites together. It makes no difference. Lingerie. Hand wash tenderly with woolite. Soak for 3 minutes. Deeply inhale the scent of what can still be. Line dry to continue to give the neighbors something to gossip about. Thank you.